Here's a question for you. How many of you have actually had a proper legal dark and stormy? I'm willing to bet there's not many of you. And I'm going to admit right here, I'm one of those. I've never had one because I've never had Goslings Ginger Beer. Now, bearing in mind the legal trademarked cocktail is a Goslings serve, so Goslings black rum with their ginger beer, that would be the proper way to have it. So what you've got coming up in today's video, it's kind of a few parts to this. I'm going to try a legal dark and stormy for the first time ever. I'm going to taste one of their other rums that I've never had before. But then I'm going to do what I love to do and what I'm on a mission to do, and that's create 100 brand new rum cocktails. I'm going to show you a great riff on the dark and stormy, and I call it the passionate stormy. So first things first, I think we better taste this ginger beer to see what it actually tastes like. Which glass should we go for? I've got lots of cool, these are my little, I call it Guinness glasses. They're not beer, stout glasses, mini shoots, whatever I was supposed to call them. I don't know, from Urban Bar. Don't forget that discount code in the description below. I'm going to go in here. Actually, let's just go common. Let's just go straight out the tin. That's actually really nice. Straight away, I'm going to put this more in the Old Jamaica camp than I would the Fever Tree camp. Definitely. So those of you that love Old Jamaica are going to be well and truly happy with that. The one thing I'm getting straight away is it's not as fizzy as Old Jamaica. In fact, I'm not overly convinced. Let's just pour some out. I'm not overly convinced it's carbonated. Oh yeah, it's a little bit there. But it's not really fizzy and in your face, which for me is going to be brilliant because little bits of fizz make me burp quite a lot. So I'm quite happy with that. I would say it's not overly feisty. It has got a lovely gingeriness to it. I would say that's a really good mass market ginger beer. Yeah, I like that. Right, let's make a proper legal dark and stormy. Ice-filled highball. 3/4, 2/3, whatever you're happy with, full of your ginger beer. You can see the colour of it. That's pretty decent. The lime is completely up to you. Bearing in mind, I don't have fresh limes here because I've got my lime juice. I'm actually going to go without lime to start off with. But I'm going to measure. I'm going to do 45ml, 1.5 ounces of the Goslings black rum. Right, quick photos done. I'm going to give it a stir before I actually give it a try because I'm getting a bit older and you know what, I quite like a mixed drink as opposed to rum full throttle in my face. Oh, it's so good. I sort of grew up on rum and ginger beer. That is delicious. There's something about dark rum with Coke, with ginger beer, with some sort of tiki cocktails like the Hurricane, you know, it's like rum, passion fruit and sort of citrus juice. Just dark rum, you know, you do need it in your collection. I'll be honest, when Goslings reached out, so full disclosure here, Goslings have sent me this, not paid promotion, but they've sent me this. They've sent me the Spirited Seas, which will come out in a minute. I've added the Goslings 151. Now, when they first reached out, I was in two minds because I've got the Dropworks rum here. I've got a few other rums. So I was like, I don't really need it. And then I thought, do you know what? I actually do, because I do need a proper dark rum. Now, I have got bottles of Goslings. I use it on cocktail masterclasses when they ask for like the reggae rum punch or some of those other sort of darker rum cocktails, punches, hurricanes, those sort of things. So I have got Goslings here. It's a brand I use. So after a couple of days sort of thinking about this, after I'd originally said no, I actually thought, do you know what? It actually fits. I do need a darker rum because as much as I love Dropworks Dark Drop, it is not anything near like a dark rum, like Skipper, like Goslings, anything. Yes, these have got colour added to them. Yes, they have got possibly a little bit of sweetness added to them that Dropworks doesn't. But that's why they are different rums. So going forward, I'm going to be using Goslings in a few of these cocktails that I'm creating. I do love the rum. This is an absolutely delicious dark and stormy. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just for giggles. Just going to add a little splash of lime juice. Not too much. There we go. That's probably about the equivalent of one wedge. Just stir that in. Is it better with lime or without? I'm on the fence with that. There is lime juice coming up in the recipe that I've got, but I've got other things added to this. I think for me, I just like the Goslings dark black rum, and the ginger beer. I think it's great. But do you know what? I really love the fact that it's not that fizzy, because that is really easy to drink. Right, let's crack this Spirited Seas out. I haven't got much knowledge on this. All I know is it's their rums that's been like in true, it's a great story, great marketing story, love it, brilliant. Like in true Navy style of rums. Navy rums were often aged at sea because they were, you know, going backwards and forwards to the Caribbean and like the UK and all over the world. So what they've actually done with the Spirited Seas is they've put it in a boat, a couple of barrels in a boat around, and it just goes around Bermuda and out that way. And that's how they've aged it. So it's aged at sea. It does tell you on the back of the bottle. It's too long to read out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold it up on screen there now. You can, if you want to read it, you pause the video and you can read that till your little heart's content. Anyway, let's have a little tasting. Once filled bourbon barrels, and it's 40, so that's what the rum's been put into. I don't know what whiskey they've used to there, but it's 44% ABV. So tell you what, on the nose, it's a lovely sort of caramel vanilla note. I'm going to be honest, on the nose, it does smell like it could be quite sweet. But for me, a lovely, gorgeous nose. I really like that. It's better than that sort of burnt and tons of barrel aging, those woody notes. This is just like proper lovely and inviting. Tasting quiet, it's gorgeous. Far from sweet. Way far from sweet. It has got this sort of charred note to it, like burnt toffee. Like, I hate using that burnt toffee, but that's kind of what it is, like cooked toffee. Does that make sense? But it has got this sort of burnt element to it. Like rich caramel, dark molasses. Not too much fruit coming off there. That's actually lovely. Do you know what? I'm going to try this in the dark and stormy as well to see what that's like. Right, let's make a little dark and stormy with this. And ginger beer. How much ginger beer have we got left in here? Yeah, see, that's really not fizzy. I kind of, that's got a fizziness to it, but I kind of like the fact that it's lower carbonated for me for a ginger beer. Big fan of that. Right. Tell you what, waste not, want not. Let's use the rest of this up. Right, here we go. And same again, 45ml. Oh, cack-handed. There we go. Oh, no, I definitely prefer that because that's got lime juice in it. I forgot about that. That is actually really delicious. I really like that. It is different to the Goslings Black Seal. You kind of like more refined, more rumminess, if you like, coming through there. But I tell you what, that Goslings Black Seal makes a cracking, easy drinking highball. The dark and stormy, what it should be. That's flipping delicious. By the way, just putting that back. The 151, I'm not going to put it in a dark and stormy. That's just silly. You know, why would you just do that? I mean, you could use, so if I've done 45ml of that, if you did, say, even if you did 30ml, say if you did 60ml of that, like 30ml of that, it's going to give you loosely the similar sort of vibe going on. So, you know, an overproof rum does go a lot further. Is it the taste profile there? Well, it's a mixed drink, definitely neat. It's going to be completely different, you know, because you have got much more alcohol going through it there. But when it comes to mixed drinks and cocktails, you use a lot less of it just to give you that feisty sort of heat. So that is a delicious sort of dark overproof rum, and that will definitely be coming out to play in a few cocktails coming down the line. Right. Let's dive into this passionate dark and stormy. Now, before I go any further, I just want to give a quick shout out to a new brand that I'm working with on this channel, and use of a discount code that all my viewers can use if you're based in the UK, the US, or Europe. Now this brand is Urban Bar. You will have seen bits already in this video, but anything coming up in future videos will always be from Urban Bar. The discount code will be in the description below. Remember, you can use it if you're UK based, US based or European based, and you can use it on your first 5 purchases. Right, so I'm going to make this in 2 stages. I'm going to kind of shake it and then we're going to do the whole ginger beer thing at the end. 45ml, 1.5 ounces of my Goslings Black Seal rum. Now, I just want some apricot liqueur. This is going to complement the flavour that's coming up in a second. Luxardo wins it for me. 10ml. This is gorgeous stuff, this is. Now, I'm going to add some lime juice into this cocktail, but not too much, just 10ml. And then the name, Passionate, well, that comes from my passion fruit puree or syrup. Going to be using Real here at 20ml. Lovely, vibrant, fruity notes. Right, cocktail shaken. Let's add our... See, it's definitely... Oh, I like this. I like the fact it's semi-fizzy. I think that's a really good shout. Right, so I'm just going to half fill the glass there with ginger beer. And then I'm going to strain. I've probably got the wrong strainer. Which one's this? That's the tattoo. On my tiki, let's get the other one. There we go. Tiki and tiki. Got to do matching, ain't we? Got to do matching. Right, now I'm just going to strain this over the top. That's so good. Passion fruit and ginger beer is one of my all-time favourites. Another one is kiwi, but I love passion fruit. The inspiration for this, I won't lie, came from an old ginger beer that I used to have. Name escapes me now. It's from Devon. Lushcombe, there we go. Lushcombe ginger beer. They used to do a passionate ginger beer, passion fruit ginger beer, but they don't make it anymore, and I'm devastated. But you know, if you get a really good ginger beer like that and passion fruit, you add your rum, you get those apricot notes through it. That is a great riff on the dark and stormy. Oh, I could sink a lot of those. That's a revelation to me. That Goslings Ginger Beer. Who knew it wasn't that fizzy? Brilliant. Absolutely love it. I know a lot of bartenders like their carbonated stuff, but little old me in my old age makes me burp a little bit. So something a little bit less carbonated works a treat. Right. While I finish that off, I hope you enjoyed that video. But if you want to see another rum cocktail I've created, dive into that video up on screen now. Right. Cheers.